Welcome to my updated physical media purchases video where I'm going to be going over all the stuff that I purchased on physical media since the month of November until now. Yes, I know that there's still a couple days left of the year and the month, but there's nothing that I've bought that's going to arrive in time. There's no impulse buys that I'm going to buy that I'm going to get before the end of the year. In fact, the next thing that I purchased, which I've already pre-ordered, is The Substance, and that's not scheduled to come out until mid-January, like the 18th or something like that. So hopefully I get that in time, although I'll pre-order stuff and then it'll be out of stock for a week or two. So hopefully I don't run into that problem. That's the problem with physical media these days. It's either really expensive, out of stock, or both. But I'm going to keep collecting. But before I talk about the stuff that I bought on 4K and Blu-ray, the movies or television show seasons, just want to cover a few things. First, if you're a fan of collecting physical media or you like physical media collection videos, make sure that you Hulk smash the like button, share this video with a friend, put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on what I've purchased on physical media since the month of November. Things that you've purchased, things that you're waiting to purchase, or stuff that you pre-ordered, or anything else that you want to add. What I'll do at the end of this video with about 20 seconds left to go, I'll put my 2024 entire movie collection video with 4Ks, DVDs, and Blu-rays right there, which actually I'm re-recording that. Well, I do that every year on January 1st. So on January 1st, 2025, the updated version of that will be out. Right here, I'll put my updated physical media purchases from July and August, which was a lot. I purchased a shitload of stuff. And then right here, I'll put my September, October physical media purchases so you can kind of catch up what I've gotten this last quarter of 2024. So make sure that you leave your thoughts. And then last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And you never know what you're going to see on JDev TV. All right, let's kick this off with the only thing I got as far as TV show seasons would go. In fact, I didn't think this was going to come out. I mean, I knew it was going to come out, but as far as how quickly it came out, the season had just ended in November, I want to say. And that, of course, would be The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol, Season 2. This is a continuation of the main Walking Dead show, but set years later. It has Norman Reedus in it. It has Melissa McBride, and then a bunch of people with French names that I can't pronounce and don't want to attempt to pronounce. It was okay. It had some really good moments, but then it had some moments where I'm like, great. Now we're just going to turn this into the Daryl and Carol show, which means there's not going to be any threat. Daryl and Carol are going to survive because they're going to be at the end of The Walking Dead. Maybe not survive the whole entire run of everything Walking Dead related, but they'll be at the end of The Walking Dead until one of them or both of them finally die. But they're not dying in this show. Melissa McBride was a cameo at the end of season 1, and then she became part of the regular cast in season 2. And it was okay. It was good, but just it's the Daryl and Carol show now. There's no threat. They're going to live. So all the cool other characters are going to die. So I had to buy it, though. I already have season 1. It was on Steelbook, though, which I'm not a big fan of Steelbooks, but I had to get it. Was surprised as shit that it was already out, considering I think it just ended at the end of, either it was late October or early November. So The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol, which in season 3, it's going to be called The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, season 3. Thank God, that long, annoying title is annoying. Next up, we have Arrow making exclusives again, and that would be Demolition Man on 4K. Now, Demolition Man is one of my favorite movies of all time. In fact, it was my favorite movie of all time from when it came out until 2012. That's how long Demolition Man was my favorite movie of all time. But then The Dark Knight Rises eclipsed that, and then eventually Avengers Endgame eclipsed that. But it's an awesome movie. It still holds up in my opinion. Of course, you've got Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, Sandra Bullock. You've got Dennis Leary, Benjamin Bratt. You've got former Governor Jesse Ventura as a cameo. And I'm forgetting other people that are in the film. Rob Schneider has a cameo in it. It's just a lot of fun. I love it. I love Stallone. I love Sandra Bullock. They're my number one as far as male and female actors of all time go. So I had to get it. And yeah, it's awesome. And this set is awesome. It's amazing. This thick box that it comes in. And you've got like the movie on 4K. You've got different versions of it where you've got the Taco Bell version, which everybody's seen already. But you also have like a Pizza Hut version because Taco Bell wasn't popular in like the other states or the other countries when the movie came out. So they replaced the whole Taco Bell scene with Pizza Hut. So that's cool. It comes with a booklet. It comes with like photos of the movie. It comes with a mini poster. It comes with a 3 seashell sticker. It comes with something else, and it's just pretty loaded. And I had to get it because it's one of my favorite movies of all time still. So Demolition Man, the Arrow exclusive on 4K. Next up, this movie. In a Violent Nature on Blu-ray. So I pre-ordered this before it came out. I think this was supposed to come out in August or September. And it was out of stock. 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 And finally it fucking came in December, like December 12th or something like that. What the hell took so long for this goddamn movie? But anyway, it's a mediocre movie. It's like 2.5 out of 5 at best. But I kind of like it. Going into it, I already knew the premise where it follows the killer around walking through the woods, killing people. It's kind of like Friday the 13th, the original. But it's okay. I don't know how it would be rewatching it. But there's a really good yoga kill. Spoiler alert. So that's cool. I wanted to get it. It took forever to fucking arrive. But thankfully, it finally fucking came and I got it. So In a Violent Nature on Blu-ray. Next up, we have one of my favorite films of 2024, definitely in the top 10, and that would be Alien Romulus on 4K. I can't tell you anybody that's in it, because I don't recall any of the people that are actually in the film, or at least I don't know their names, but it got me into the Alien franchise, this film coming out, and I'm actually a big fan of Alien, the Alien franchise now, and that was one of the better movies, which I think like 4 of them are really, really good, or 5 of them even, when you count Prometheus and Alien Covenant. Then, of course, Resurrection, AVP, AVP2, Requiem, and all the movies that are in the franchise. And I'm a pretty big fan and had to get that because it's one of the best films of 2024. Definitely will be higher up in my horror movie ranking that's going to come out in a day or two here, too, as well. Next up, we actually have the only thing that I purchased in the month of November, surprisingly enough. So I saved myself some money, and that would be Speak No Evil. Now, this film, I hated going into it kind of because I saw the trailer of this film for like 5 months straight before I finally was able to see it. And I actually had no intentions of seeing this film because of seeing the trailer so much. But a couple respectable YouTubers saw it and really liked it, said it's really good. So I'm like, all right, I went to go see Speak No Evil and actually really liked it. Really good suspense thriller with James McAvoy, and it's really awesome. And I had to purchase it. And it's one of the ones that actually arrived on time, because typically they don't when I pre-order them. Now, they arrive like a week or two later or months later, like In a Violent Nature. So Speak No Evil on Blu-ray. It'll definitely be one of my top films of 2024. Next up, we have Interstellar on 4K. Now, this is an interesting film. I saw this movie when it premiered in the theater. It's, of course, directed by Christopher Nolan. It was okay. Long as hell, but okay. I bought it when the film came out on Blu-ray, and I'm like, okay, it's still okay, but really long. Then I watched it again like 2 or 3 months ago, and all of a sudden, I'm like, I love this movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Now, favorite movies of all time, I'm saying it's in my top 100. Not saying it's my top 10, but it's in my top 100. I think it's like top 35 or something like that. And then I found out that the 4K was out. I'm like, oh, cool. So I'm going to, it just came out. So I got the 4K. It was like $14.99 on Amazon too. I'm like, oh, 4K of Interstellar on Amazon? I'll get that. It actually arrived on time, surprisingly. And it's a lot of fun. I really like the movie. I think there's some great performances. Of course, like I mentioned, it's directed by Christopher Nolan. You've got Matthew McConaughey. You've got Anne Hathaway. You've got Jessica Chastain. You've got Casey Affleck. You've got Michael Caine. I just did a Michael Caine impression there if you didn't catch that. But it's an awesome film. Matt Damon even has a role in it. A rather small role, but he's in it. And John Lithgow's in it, who I know as the Trinity Killer from Dexter Season 4, but Arthur Mitchell. But a great movie. Glad I got the newest edition of it. Now I just need to find out what I'm going to do with my Blu-ray. So Interstellar on 4K. Awesome film. And this was kind of one that I just kind of was searching for. I'm like, oh, that's on 4K now? I'll buy that. And then I don't know when it came out, but I just got it this month. And that would be Wild Things on 4K. Now, I switched out the cover thing because I don't like the one that it comes on, the default one. But this is a really good movie with some really good scenes in it. When I was a kid, of course, I watched it for the Denise Richards, Nev Campbell scene. That, you know what I'm talking about. But it's actually a really good movie with a good plot, lots of twists and turns. You've got Denise Richards, you've got Matt Dillon, you've got Kevin Bacon, you've got Nev Campbell, you've got Bill Murray, and it's just a lot of fun. Well, not fun necessarily, but it goes in different directions that you're not expecting. And of course, everybody likes the sex scene with Denise Richards in it. So Wild Things on 4K, really good movie. And the last thing that I got on physical media, the newest thing that I got on physical media, one of my favorite films of 2024 would be Terrifier 3 on 4K. Look at that cover. Awesome cover. Here's this one. So this was awesome. I watched the first Terrifier and I'm not the biggest fan of it. And the second one was better, but way too long. This is like the perfect mix of both films. And I really enjoyed this. Now, as of this recording, I have yet to rewatch it. After I'm done recording this, which will be in a couple minutes, I'm going to rewatch this and probably rewatch this again because I'm actually recording this video before Christmas. So this will be a Christmas watch for me for sure. But this was an awesome movie. Lauren Rivera is awesome. Art the Clown is awesome. Damien Leone is an amazing, with his practical effects. I just really love Terrifier 3. This met all my expectations and exceeded them, so I'm happy to have this on 4K, and I'm glad it arrived. It arrived a couple days late, but at least it arrived the week it was supposed to come out. I hate when stuff, I think it was supposed to come out on the 17th, and I get it like a week later, but this got here on the 19th of December. So Terrifier 3 on 4K. So there you have it. All the things that I purchased from the month of November to now. The next thing that I'm going to get is the Substance, and I don't think I'm going to get much in January. That might be it. So hope you enjoyed all my purchases. Again, let me know what purchases that you made since the month of November or any purchases that you're looking forward to. I know you're all going to get the Substance. That's a badass fucking movie, especially if you like nudity. Again, what I'll do with 20 seconds left, let's just talk about the fact that you need to Hulk smash the like button, share the video with a friend, put this video on any one of your social media platforms. Don't forget to sound off in the comment section about what your thoughts are on my purchases, any purchases of your own. I'll put my entire movie collection video right there, but it'll be coming out again for 2025 on January 1st. I'll put my TV show seasons video right there. I'll put my July into August video right there, and then I'll put my September into October video right there. And last but certainly not least, don't forget to hit that sub button. You're watching the video anyway. Subscribe to the channel, join the team, show your damn support, and be a part of something special. And you never know what you're going to see on JDev TV.